Hello everyone, this is Lugnuts here, starting a new game of Gold Mining Simulator, formerly known as Gold Rush the Game. I had quite a few hours on this before the game changed names, and it was my first time playing in years after all of the extra DLCs. So I'm curious to see how the game actually is and holds up. From the videos I've watched, it looks really good, and I kind of got the itch to jump in here again. And of course, I want to try and see how I can do on the season, even though it's already in full effect. I want to see if it's possible for me to catch up or even place. And that's my goal for this. So join me while I take on the leaderboard and see how far we can get us into this game. Alright, so close these messages. Cheating and exploit. We're not going to use any cheats in this game. It's going to be all on our own and maybe look up some guides and reviews on how to do things, but for the most part, I'm just kind of gonna take it on and see how it goes. First things first is we're gonna actually change our settings here. It's kind of fast. I've actually never played. I've played a little bit with controller and but I prefer the mouse. Find I'm kind of used to the controls already, except I'm gonna have to slow that down a little bit more. Controls at 30. So I don't give you guys nausea while you're watching. I mean, that's still pretty damn fast. Let's go 10. Alright. It's a little bit better. I'll leave it at that for now. So I'll just pick up some of the stories, just habit from old playthroughs. We're probably not going to work on collecting the stories too much here. Mostly just gonna play the game here. Can't remember all of the controls. So, handbrake. How do I change my camera? There we go. So I don't even know what parcel we're playing with on this leaderboard challenge, so should be interesting. Basically, only ever really gotten to tier 3 on my own before I kind of stopped playing, but I'm hoping with all the extra DLC that'll kind of make me want to play a bit more. Maybe a little bit of a motivation to actually win on the leaderboard. So I got a couple ideas on how I usually start the game. It's all going to depend on which parcel we have here. I don't actually hear the vehicle. You actually adjust the time scale? No. That material will actually have it in ounces. Yeah, maybe having that down. You can't really hear the vehicle. It's very quiet at least. Maybe what we'll do is I'll turn the music down. Master up to 75. And we'll drop the music down. Should give us. So, Pine Valley looks like we'll be using. I don't really think I've ever used Pine Valley. So, let's see how it goes. Now I can see here we actually have the option to sell gems, so one of the DLCs added in gems, which is kind of cool. There we go. You can actually hear the vehicle now. gonna start off, get ourselves basic necessities. Here's wonder if there's, you get presents in this or what? Oh, that's freaking nice. Equipment, machinery, and vehicles consume 25% less fuel. Okay, so when I hear that noise, there's actually a present to pick up. I'll keep that in mind. Game. We're gonna fix one more thing on here. Switch this to run. And I think that's it. Tutorial display enable. Save, show FPS. Leave that on. Digger helper. Most digging mode. Okay, we're gonna leave everything as it is. Now I always like to start getting the hog pan. Well, that is the way you start, not just me. I'm gonna see. Usually I like to get the one with the pump. Buy a water pump as well, but I don't think I have enough. Probably have to actually get a loan if I want to get the... Yeah, I would need a loan if I want to do it. So we'll just do it by hand for now, that's fine. And we'll remove that. We'll need 4 of these. And then, what else here? Need a couple buckets. Got 6. Never have too many of those. We're going to take the pump out. Order. It's outside. Okay, what else do we need? Don't really need anything right now. We just want to start off and get things going. Alright. Now one of the cool things that I've seen is you can stack buckets now. A huge quality of life feature. I am actually really excited about that. And I bought 2 of them. That's okay, we'll just sell it. That's an accident. Actually put these on here before we transport it. I can't believe I bought 2 of those. I wasn't paying attention. Good way to start, but that's only got me down to $70 here. Stack on it. Okay. I love that you can stack these now. That's huge. Okay. Pine Valley is up here, so we are a ways away. From previous playthroughs, I've only really done Old Arnold and whatever this one's called, Rivertown Dry Lake here. Might have done Nighthawk before as well. Okay. So it's probably gonna happen. Hopefully I can get some gems to make up for the fact that I lost some of that money there. I do hear the present, so the other one. See what we get. That's nice, 15% less breakage. That'll be really convenient. And what's diff lock on this again? Q. Another present over here somewhere. You're behind the fuel tanks. See what we get. 15% faster. That's nice. I forgot that in leaderboards they hide things like that. What do we here? We can't do anything with that. Okay. This way there. Back the way we came, basically. Yeah, so hopefully we can find some gems early on, because we're going to need some money. Yeah, we're gonna probably do that. May not run out of fuel. The goal is to get enough money that I can first get the presents. The goal for now is to get enough money and get ourselves a driller. I like to do this by starting off with the drill and basically drilling all the parts of the land, getting the gold nuggets, and kind of seeing where the best value of digging on our land is. It's usually a really good way to make some quick money fast so that I can jump up a couple tiers instead of having to kind of start off with the lower tier items. Like, the idea is to basically skip possibly even tier 2 straight to tier 3. It depends on how much money we can actually get. We may have to get the tier 2 equipment, but the goal is tier 3. It'd be nice if we could do tier 4, but I've never actually got that far in the game, so I don't know if I can do it. We'll keep our expectations low for now and see where we are in future episodes. Alright, so these boosts are going to be nice. I'm going to stop and grab everyone when I can. I don't know where they actually are, if it's randomized or if there's a set location for them, so maybe I'll even go look around later as well, but for now we're just gonna, if we come across them we'll grab, as well as the stories. I'm not gonna put a lot of time to look for them. Great. Probably just gonna skip ahead time until I get there. Alright, made it to the actual land here. Got a present on the way, and I do remember coming to this parcel once. It's been a long time. So I think it's somewhere behind here. Yeah, it was always for it being a pain to get to. Yeah, handbrake. Okay. What I was gonna do is I'm gonna take one of these out, toss it into my sell pile. We'll come back to that later. If I remember correctly, it's just over here. No, I am wrong. It is not over there. What I'm gonna do is check the map here. They're actually spot on this map. Where the heck was it? Might be right there. Right here. That's right. Okay. That's I knew I was on to something. Now we'll actually kill this truck so we don't waste our fuel. Okay. I usually like to get myself a pump right off the bat so I don't have to be running all the way over here. But unfortunately, it's just not the case this time around. I guess I could have taken a small loan, but for now this will be alright. Okay. Been a while. Okay, one shovel is 11. So what I'm probably gonna do is, instead of making you guys watch everything I do, probably just either decide to do a time lapse through it or skip through in general. If I do it for the first two or couple times, I'll probably record and talk at the same time, but while I'm actually doing the tedious work, maybe I won't make you guys watch that. Alright, so already filled up once, and we got a 0.126 ounces. So that was a little bit of starting gold. How much this actually fills up. And probably so 9% each time. That's alright. So be a quick way to make early money here. Hopefully, like I said, be able to get enough for that drill. Bring that drill over. Go through the entire lot. Find out where our gold deposits are going to be. And then got another 1.13 ounces. So gold, this is good. Feels good to be back in this game too. Let me a couple of these. And then alright, I'm back. So build them up to about 98%. I didn't want to put any more, so not lose any of that pay dirt. And yeah, so looks like now I have 1.585 ounces so far just from big nuggets. And I forgot one important detail about the leaderboard is that those nuggets do not count towards the final count. So that's just extra money to start us off so that we can get there and start digging into the dirt at the higher tiers. I took a look at the leaderboards here, and as far as the leaderboard goes, showing around 383, and this is not having any gold so far. And we got a lot of catching up to do. We're 651,000 ounces of gold at the top. This is gonna be a grind. I probably bit off more than I can chew, but just makes it that much more fun. Alright, so filled up a bucket of water, so I think I can get all 4 of these to here. I may have to do 2 or 3 of these depending on how much I actually get and if we actually get gems with these. Some we'll find out. Whoops. There we go. We can hit all 4. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go pan and see how much we actually got. And probably grab that present if it's in here. Yes. spend more gold, so we're gonna fill this up. Usually what I do is I pan over by the water, but I'll do it inside there, that's fine. I'll have to keep hauling everything back and forth. Okay, there, there, and we'll see what kind of gold we got. Oops. Okay. Now I know they changed this up a little bit, so a bit rusty. Okay. I think it clears up all the dirt too. Don't know if it actually keeps dirt in here now. Oh yeah, okay. So we don't have to worry about those clumps of dirt anymore. Let's see what we got. So we started at 1.5. Okay. No gems, so I don't know if we're actually going to get them unless we're on the new land, which maybe once the leaderboard season is done, I'll jump into that and see. It'd be nice to try the new area out. Hard to click these. There we go. Out of the gold mode. I actually like how it goes through all of it now and you don't have to navigate around those little dirt patches. You can actually see what you get. Honestly, like, it's been a couple of years since I've played this game, so like I wasn't sure if the developers were actually continuing on this game or not, and I actually forgot all about the game until I noticed that they had a new Gems DLC. When I realized, like, okay, these guys actually are still working on it. And then I seen the Gold Simulator, Gold Simulator 2 is coming out. So, kind of hoping that this kind of sparks some interest, and then maybe I'll actually play the second one as well. And by the previews of it, it actually looks really good. So I'm excited, and I can't wait to try it and see what they have in store for us. Maybe I'll actually pay that one a little bit more, and if people are actually interested in watching these, I'll throw that game off too when the time comes. Alright, so that's it there for now. We made 2.62 ounces. What I think I'm gonna do, another round of that, and then we'll go to town and actually get some money here and see what we can actually get. see if I can get that drill. But yeah, we'll be back. Alright, I just finished panning a second full hog pan, and we got 5.263 ounces here. And as you can see, I have an extra $25. I finally sold that useless hog pan that we bought. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drive to town and see what kind of money we get for this gold we have here. I was curious, so let's see what we got on the leaderboard so far. So far we've only done 1.98 ounces of gold. We got a very long way to go to catch up. This should be a way to get there here. Also didn't realize that the time is set to times 12. So the days are going to go very fast, which means I gotta actually make some money. I'm gonna see, like, the days going that fast, the season's gonna go by pretty quick too. Probably just gonna cut this part out. Yeah, I'll cut out all the driving. Alright, we made it to the bank here. I'm gonna have to take out a bit of a loan to be able to actually refine this gold. I think what we'll do is we'll just get a small loan of 600. Realize 45% interest, but can I adjust the installments? No. Oh, that increases the interest. I'll just keep it as a minimum here, so 45%. It's a hefty loan, but what we gotta do. Unfortunately, you gotta take their money to make some money while they take more of your money. We'll see how much we can actually get from this. And we'll go take a look and see how much that driller is to rent. Depending on that price, we will probably wait till tomorrow so that I don't have to pay that rental up front. I'll turn this truck off. Okay. It's going to cost us $522 to do that. Okay. So, well, there's a story here. There it is. See what we got. 10% more gold at night. Wonder if these actually, if it's worthwhile for me to go and actually collect all those. Imagine that bonus is worth it. Okay, so it's 2 more stories out of the way. And then we'll see how much we get back from this. Oh, I missed. There we go. It's a nice little added feature. I can pick this up. And let's go. Hooray. Okay, let's see how much. I always like to just throw these in the cab. Well, not the cab, the box. Hopefully this makes us enough money that we can actually do something with it. If not, we'll have to add a little bit of more gold. Get some more. I really just want to skip the tier 2. I don't want to have to get the wash plant. My least favorite setup. Or the mobile wash plant. Okay, 5,700. Sell it all. almost $6,000. Daily payment of $289. So say the $300. So, and I have 56. Alright, so look at that price of that driller. I think what I'm gonna do no matter what is I'm gonna rent that tomorrow. I don't want to pay a rental for days I'm not using it. I believe you have to pay that rental. Even if I bought it right at midnight, just before midnight, I'd have to pay that rental the next day right after. So instead of paying it twice, pay that once. Daily rental $2,800. That I can live with. So we'll see if there's anything in the shop I need. Never seen the squad before. Great, there's a lot of new stuff in here that I've not used before. Like a transport container, that's new. The backhoe loader, I have never used that in this game. $300 to rent it. That could be worth it. Usually what I tend to do is I jump straight to tier 3 and I rent the big excavator. Move all my equipment in, get it set up, and then once everything's set up, make some money, pay off what I can. I never usually get the small excavator. The front end loader, that one I have never used. Never used the bulldozer either, though that's not new. That's always been in the game. And these three guys, I've never actually used them. I don't think it's worth using the mini driller. I just used to using the normal one. So I'm curious to see if it'll be worthwhile for me to ever get these mini guys. Maybe if I was running the mobile wash plant, but kind of see how things go. I'm not sure yet. Huge excavator, never used that. Orange beast, 734,000. 628. Oh my god. 190. No, that's 1.9 million. Oh my god. If I could start off with this, that would be nice. Alright. Let's go to the shop here. See if there's anything we need off the bat. Might get the forget what they're called. Oh. Okay, what are they called again? The nuggetator. I don't need that yet. Mini wash plant. I've never used this. Could use the mini wash with the small loader or the hoe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that's worth it or not. Magnetite separator, I know I'll need this, and the wave table, so 4. Won't quite have enough for these yet, so we're gonna do, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait for the new day, and then after the new day, I get my driller. That's what I'm gonna do. So probably not buy anything now. Grab a water pump. That hose. Get that little hose. And then, yeah, I'm gonna do this. If I ever need a little bit of extra gold, let's go back to my hog pan area. 64. Does that go through? 500. Yeah, because we'll be cutting it close with our money. And we'll get a jerry can as well as some fuel. Yeah, need a couple jerry cans. We'll get 2 of them. 2. Wonder if I should look into getting an extra. Where is it? The drill head, in case I break it. Where is it? Probably walked by it, didn't I? Piston, no. It's not what I'm looking for. Fuel nozzle, hoses. Should be the end to the drill in here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, right here in the corner. So reinforced and irregular. So no, I can't afford it. Okay. Let's go. No, X. Also realize it's gonna cost me 1,500 to move that. So yeah, we're just gonna go log pan a little bit more. Not quite there. I should have stayed for one more, but that's okay. Oops. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough to get that drill yet. Okay. Back here, and I started unloading everything only to realize I did not grab the one with the hose with the connecting end, so we'll just have to keep going the same way we were doing it before. That's alright. I'll just do a couple runs of this, probably 2 full ones. And then, yeah, that's unfortunate. I really don't want to drive back. This is, of course, the furthest way away, furthest parcel away from the store. So, yeah, keep doing this until about midnight. Have our first loan come out, and then hopefully have enough gold to make up the difference for transportation and to drill. That's what we're gonna do. Can't believe I forgot that. I'm trying to plan 10 steps ahead, and I'm already forgetting the basic things. But we have to learn from our mistakes. And then we'll just do this a couple times. So I'll speed myself through that so you don't have to watch. Alright, I just finished 2 more buckets here, and we're pretty much a couple minutes away from midnight here. I'm going to pan those out and then head back to town, make some money. And then once I got some money, I am going to buy that drill, well, rent it, and we're gonna basically Like, drill this entire parcel. I don't know if it's necessary to do the entire thing. Gold map here. Yeah. Yeah, because I usually like to keep it all within the inside here. But we'll see. I haven't done a lot of leaderboards, so might be best we're sticking to where the gold areas are. Maybe I'll go check a couple of spots and then find out where it is, get an idea, and then go. But generally, I like to hit every one just to get as much of the extra nuggets as possible to get some extra money. We'll see what I decide. I'm not too sure yet. So we'll take these in here, wait until the next day, and they takes our money. I can't remember. Yeah, okay. So I wasn't sure if I had to go to sleep or if it would do it itself. So it takes it out on its own. So paid our loan and they took 0.80 ounces of gold. So not a lot. That's okay. Need all the money and gold we can get. Okay, so I'll put that here and then I'll finish on this and I'll see you guys in town. Got myself a little stuck. Ah. Alright, we're back at the bank. Let's see how much we can get for this gold bar. Another 4,000. So yeah, that'll give us enough for that drill. And then enough to smelt whatever we got. And then pay off that loan that we had to take out. And yeah, but I think I'm going to call it there for the first episode. And see you guys on the next one. Thanks.